And now to get into the genuine point that I'm trying to make in this video, I think not only is modern Pokemon probably a little bit overprinted, I think ultimately collectibles have value because there's this genuine collectability and desirability and rarity. And there's some sort of nostalgia and real meaning behind it. These cards, this is like my childhood. That Charizard, I didn't buy that. That is something I found in my basement. And when I look at these and I touch them, I almost get like like this sadness or something almost of like, dang, I'm not a kid anymore. But I miss those days going to the dollar store at the mall, getting the Pokemon VHS tapes, getting some old Pokemon packs, and then playing Fire Red and Leaf Green with my brother. That's what I'm chasing with this stuff. I am missing the Poliwrath Hollow. I'm not a real collector. Where's the Poliwrath Hollow? It's in the mail. But these cards have genuine value. They mean something. They're rare and in very good condition. These cards are rare because people loved these cards. They coveted them. They played with them. My Charizard is in bad condition because I ran around at my neighborhood basketball court and bragged about how I had Charizard. That's what gives things value. Modern Pokemon, the cards have monetary value because they're hyped and people think they're gonna get rich. The value of the collectible can't be the monetary value of the collectible. Well, this one's so good because it's so expensive. I think that's a recipe for a bubble and a disaster. It can't just be good because it's expensive. Think about a stock that is just considered good because it's expensive. There needs to be some sort of tangible business plan that sells products and does well, and it needs to all make sense. You can't just buy a thing on speculation. Even though crypto's running to the moon, Bitcoin has some genuine use because you can actually transact with Bitcoin. You can buy things and it has a value because people have actually used it. I'm not saying it's worth 100,000. I'm not giving any sort of financial advice on crypto. Bitcoin maybe has value. Ethereum, you can use it to transfer stuff. But there's like a whole bunch of other meme token nonsense. It's all a pump and dump because they don't actually do anything. And I think Pokemon's like that. And who knows, maybe modern Pokemon, certain cards will always have value. But I think over time, I think we're going to be surprised how certain modern Pokemon cards will become more rare and coveted. And then certain things right now that are super overhyped are going to like just stagnate or become like $100 or $50 even in a PSA 10 because they only ever had value because FOMO and hype. But what gives things have to have genuine value. There needs to be genuine nostalgia. There needs to be genuine rarity and collectability and desirability. It can't all just be based on, I think I'm going to get rich. Because, and a lot of these people who are scalping, they're doing it on credit cards. They're in debt. I overbuy Pokemon cards that I can't afford because I think they're going to go up in value. And I'm kind of thinking maybe I should sell all of it. And I think over time, within the next 5 years, we're going to see a lot of people selling cases of booster boxes and everything. Selling cases of ETBs, booster bundles, blister packs, all of it, sealed packs, tons of bulk. The market is going to slowly get flooded with product when people realize that they're in debt and they're not getting rich. Then we're going to see things normalize, and then within like the next 10, 20 years, certain items could boom in value. But a lot of this stuff is going to be junk. Because if everybody's hoarding everything, if everybody's scalping everything, and Pokemon just decides to print and print and print and print and print, there's not going to be any rarity or demand. There's not going to be any demand because everybody already owns everything. And there's not any rarity because it's printed into oblivion. Really, the money to be made is for scalpers. So, quick flippers, people who are trying to run a hustle. But that's not like what collectors like. I do hope that my collection goes up in value. So I'm probably going to buy mostly WotC cards from here on out. I mean, there's certain modern sets. I think 151 illustration rares probably will all go up, but they also could be in a bubble. I like, you know, Crown Zenith. A lot of people love Crown Zenith. The Paldean Fates, the Charizard, the Mew. The Mew might, it's literally called Bubble Mew, so how ironic would it be if it just crashed? But there might be certain super coveted cards that can go up in value, but a lot of this stuff is gonna tank, man. It's gonna tank it. I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. Are we in the junk wax era? I feel like maybe. Because there's so much money being spent and there's so low knowledge. But none of this is financial advice. If you think this video is garbage, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know everything that I'm doing wrong. I appreciate your time. Hopefully you get rich off of Pokemon. Hopefully we all get rich. Hopefully it's all going to the moon. Inflation never stops and just keeps booming, baby. Buy it now. $13 a pack. It's totally good. Nostalgianomics, baby. Peace.